Hello, I'm Larry Springer, State Representative from the 45th Legislative District. The 45th District includes Kirkland, Redmond, Sammamish, Woodinville, Duvall, and East King County and up to the Snohomish County line. This week I want to talk to you about a couple of things that I've been working on during the legislative session. As you might remember, the last update I talked primarily about the budget, which is still going to be the dominant topic here this session. However, embedded in that budget discussion is the whole question of what the state does with regard to the myriad tax exemptions that we have granted to various entities over the years, some dating back even to the 1930s. There are literally hundreds and hundreds of tax exemptions we have given to groups like diking districts, to research and development activities, sales tax breaks on farm equipment, you name it. There's all kinds of tax breaks out there for various purposes. One of the jobs we'll have as we try to balance this budget, trying to find the $2.5 billion additional that we need, is whether or not any of those exemptions should go away. As you might imagine, if you're getting one, you don't think it should go away. If you have a pet program you'd like to fund with some additional money, you might think differently about someone else's tax break. So I'm on the Finance Committee, and that will be the committee that will review literally hundreds of tax exemptions that exist in the state and whether or not we should be getting rid of some of them. A lot of them are very small, don't amount to much money, and the ones that are really big that do amount to a lot of money are probably the ones that are really important and people are going to want to keep. So stay tuned. This is going to be an ongoing debate throughout the legislative session. The last item I want to just chat briefly about is what's turning out to be a very thorny issue, peculiar to local governments, the Public Records Act. Right now, local governments are required to make all of their public records available to the public, to anybody who requests them. You know, as mayor of Kirkland, I used to have to deal with these a lot, and we worked really hard to make sure the public had access to what their government was doing. However, as we have moved into the digital age, the request for public records has become very onerous in some cases, and we need to find a way to prevent the harassment that sometimes occurs when someone, for example, in the city of Pasco, asks for the last 34 years worth of all written and digital records that contain the word delegation and regulation. Clearly a harassing request, yet we are obligated to fulfill it. So we're trying to protect the public's right to know, at the same time protecting cities and counties from unusual harassment requests. And stay tuned for that one as well. As you might imagine, there are people on both sides. Once again, thanks a lot for listening, and if you do have any questions, my contact information is on the screen. Thanks.